So let us start, okay? Because it's 12:05 now. So today we are going to learn about a new strategy, and the strategy is about trading the previous day high and low. So the ideation says whenever there is a breakdown of the previous day range, we say a good trend, right? So is just to explain what I want to say, here is Nifty 50 chart. And what you see in this chart is like whenever we break the previous day high, like here, we broke the previous day high and then we saw a good trend. Similarly here, we broke the previous day high and a good
Sachin,
trend.
your voice is
Same thing
breaking.
here, broke the previous day high and then there was a good trend. My voice is breaking. Give me a minute, let me check my Wi-Fi. Is this okay now? Hello?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're sounding clear now.
Okay. So now what the ideation for the today's strategy is, we want to just monitor the previous day high and low. Okay. So what we have seen in the past is whenever we break the previous day high, we see a good trend, right? Again, we broke the previous day high and there was a good trend. Here also, if I show you, we broke the previous day high and you got a good trend, right? So this is the ideation for today's strategy. Can anyone help me how this ideation can be done? And or if anyone has tried this ideation before? Hello?
So, Sachin, are you asking how we basically how we can come up with some idea like this?
Yes, I'm asking you how can we code this idea into an algo so that we can build this strategy?
Okay. So we can look at the previous day, right? So we can look at the previous day closing price, and we can set some threshold value. Maybe if it's a moment, I think we can look for certain certain points to go up, and then basically if we can.
Right, Prem. You're perfectly right. But there is also another thing called as ORB. That is opening range breakout or previous day range. We can also use it as a previous day range breakout. Okay. So since we want to build the strategy into the limited features available with us in algo test, okay, so how we will build this strategy into algo test? To build this strategy in algo test, what we are doing is we are trying to capture the previous day high and low. So for this there is something called range breakout. In this range breakout, we will just trade the whenever we will break the range of the previous day. So this, what is this range? It is asking me if you want to trade this when you break the high or low. So I'm saying I will trade when I break the previous day high. Are you able to understand this? What is there in front of you? This strategy we will be building on index Nifty, and this is a BTST strategy. So it can be also called as an in a positional strategy in which we buy we buy based on previous day indicator, and we stand with the indicator for the day, and the minute we book our stop loss gets hit or the trailing stop loss gets hit, we are exiting the strategy, and we are only taking one entry in the strategy. So this is what I have given you as in basic ideation. So in this, what we are doing is we are starting to monitor the Nifty after it has settled down. If you see the previous 5 minutes, the Nifty is very volatile because there are many previous day open positions where they are adjusting themselves to minimize or to book the profits. So it becomes very volatile. So what we do, we give some time to the Nifty to settle down. So we say at after 10, the Nifty is settled and that range will make a difference. So we are calculating a range of 10 o'clock to 9:16. What is 9:16? 9:16 is like previous day. We start monitoring Nifty from 10 o'clock on the previous day till morning 9:16. That is the opening time of the market. And if Nifty breaks high at 9:16, the level whatever it was at 9:16, what we will do, we will take the entry. Okay. So I don't know what a problem I'm having. Maybe because of the login. Sign in. Okay. So we'll just take one example. So like this is the Nifty. We are taking this example because here the opening was below the previous day close. So the previous day high was 24,867.95. Can everyone see this, Vaigari?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
visual.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So once we break this high, 24,836, we'll take the entry. So here, what happens? We have made a high of 24,904. So we get an entry here at 24,867, and we exit at 904. So we get a clear 40 points ka profit here. Similarly, on the next day also, if you see, we see a high of 24,904. Okay, and the minute we break 24,904, we see a close of 25,108. So what is the net profit we have made? Around 200 points, right? So this is the simplest strategy what we are playing, and our stop loss is only 20 points on the underlying, on the option premium. So is this clear now? Now I have converted everything what we have discussed there into the parameters here. Can everyone read this parameter and understand? And if you have any doubt about any of this parameter, we can discuss that further.
Sachin, excuse me. Hello.
Yes, Ms. Suchi, tell me.
Sir, I'm not able to understand this 9:16 delay restart. Can you please again tell or explain?
About this delay start, right?
Yeah.
See, normally what happens in the starting 1 minute, we will normally see candles that are very, very wild in their nature.
Yeah.
Okay. So I always believe any of my positional strategy, I will not take any stop loss or entry or trail my stop loss based on the 1 minute candle that will be built between 9:15 and 9:16.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So as
Okay.
a basic rule, I have told myself, I will only consider the price action that is starts after 9:16.
Sir, but usually what I am doing is trading after 9:30. So after that only I find market to be a bit stable or less volatile.
Yeah,
So
you're perfectly right. Whatever you are doing. See, understand one thing.
yeah,
We should set the rules that suits to our personality.
yes, sir.
Okay. And we should never means we should never get carried away by the mentor or by YouTuber or any influencer.
Yes,
We
yes,
should
yes.
always set the rules that suits to your personality.
Okay, okay, sir.
That is the basic what you can say, that should be the first principle of doing any type of trading. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So for me, I can handle a small level of volatility, but I cannot handle the volatility of the first 1 minute. That's the only reason I said myself I will only trade after 9:16. Any price action after 9:16. That is
Yes,
clear?
yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Now we are starting. We are starting our we start monitoring Nifty from 10. Okay, and we'll monitor Nifty till 9:16. Clear? And any high made in between that period will be the range for us to enter long. Clear? So here we are buying this call weekly, and the strike type what I'm keeping here is ATM, and stop loss what we are keeping is 20 points on the premium. And we will be trailing this. If I make a profit of 20 points, I will trail my stop loss by 10 points. See, I'm not doing very tight trailing here. Reason? Because I do not want to book out for 10 points, 20 points, or 30 points. I want to capture the complete range of that day. Okay. So only if Nifty premium goes up by 100 points, my trailing stop loss will go to my break even. Understood? So how many times the re-entry will take? I am saying I will only take one re-entry. And when I will take that re-entry, whenever my option comes back to the price where it got the first trigger. And this is instrument high. I have already explained you. And then I am keeping an overall stop loss for the complete strategy as 4,000. And now we will backtest this strategy for last 6 years. Are you okay? Should we start the backtesting, or you want to?
Why do
You
we
want
need the second stop loss? Sorry, I didn't get that. 4,000.
overall stop loss?
Yeah.
This overall stop loss is something in the case there is any black swan event, then I don't want to lose my complete premium. Okay.
Understood. Okay.
So I say if I am invested like 20,000 rupees, then it should stop somewhere in 16,000. I should not lose my complete 20,000.
Got that.
Okay. So once I start my now we will start the backtesting over here from 1st of January 2020. Okay. So here is our backtesting results. Now in this backtest result, should we check this output based on the slippage 0.5, 1 or 2? How much slippage do you want me to check here? And I want you to reply based on our discussion in the last session, in which we determined how much slippage we should put in here.
1%, if you remember correctly.
That 1% was based on what, Mr. Sanath?
Based on the broker, I guess, right? So
Yes, basically we said we will be looking at the premiums at what we are entering, right? And once we look at the premium, then we will know with our experience that how much is the bid and ask for that strategy, for that strike during the normal working day, right? So if you see over here, our average premium is close to 160, 170, and 200, right? If I say 1% of 1 rupee 160, it becomes 1 rupee 60 paisa. And Nifty ATMs are very much liquid. So 1 rupee 60 paisa will be too much, right? I say I will be getting this entry within something like a range of 50 paisa to 60 paisa, correct?
yeah,
Right? So based on that, I am saying 0 and 0.5%. So 160 ka 1% is 1 rupee 60 paisa and 0.5% is 80 paisa. So that's the reason I'm keeping this slippage as 0.5. If my premiums comes down to 30 rupees, 20 rupees, then I will say, yeah, premium is should be close to 1%. Understood? So that's how I'm starting. And currently I'm selecting all my days. Okay. And this is the, what you say, results, outcome of the strategy backtest. So like
And
more or less,
Sachin, I couldn't follow the slippage part.
okay, slippage part is normally based on the experience, right? If I'm trading Nifty options, ATM options, have you checked any Nifty ATM option, the bid and ask for any Nifty ATM option weekly during the
Uh,
live day, live hours when the market
no,
is live?
no,
Okay.
I've never
So
done the
when,
options.
okay, I never done the options. Okay. So if you ever do the options, no, what you will realize is like whenever there is any strike you go in for Nifty weekly, it is very much liquid and the bid ask difference is hardly 10 paisa and 15 paisa. Okay. So that says that it is very liquid. But whereas if you go for Bank Nifty monthly, you will see the difference between bid and ask of like 1 rupees, 2 rupees, or sometime even 3 rupees. Okay. So that tells me what amount of slippage I may get when I'm entering my trigger price. Okay. So
So
now
I'm
I have
asking if it
got
is
the
0.
value.
Sorry, if it is 0.5, the 50%, what does that mean? That we'll go for loss in growing to 50 paisa or?
Okay. What 0.5 says, say if my order trigger price was 100, but I did not got a fill at 100, but I got a fill at 100 rupees, 101. The traded price was 101 and my my trigger price was 100.
Okay,
So there is a slippage, right?
correct.
So what is that slippage? That is 1%.
1%.
Okay. Similarly, when you want to sell, you want your trigger price was 150, but you got the fill for 149. So what is the slippage again there? Or I will say 148.5. So again 1% slippage, right? So that is like we are reducing two. If I'm saying here 1% is my slippage, I'm reducing my profit by 2% per trade.
I see.
You understood what does this mean? What this means now?
Yeah.
Okay. So why we have kept this 0.5? Because Nifty is very much liquid and we need not to we should be having a value which is more practical than just a hypothetical price value, right? So if I put 0.5 and if I'm trading this all days, like if I'm trading this strategy every day, still then I'm not having a bad curve, right? It is a good curve. In the year 2020, you made 572%. In the year 2021, you made 290%. So like if I see more or less on an average, you have made 270%. Not average, the minimum what you have made is 270%, right? And max days in drawdown, was very bad for 2024. Otherwise, it was very much good for other years. But now let's optimize the strategy a bit. Zero will not make any difference. Why zero will not make any difference?
It's not a trading day.
No, it is a trading day, but you will not get the entry on zero. Zero. Why? Because the entry will only happen on next day. And if you're running this strategy on zero, then you do not have -1.
Sorry, I didn't get why we would not get entry on day zero. I think we lost Sachin.
Yeah, I think we lost. Maybe that means.
Yeah, I can take the question. Yeah, you were asking, someone was asking something, right?
Now, I was just asking why we wouldn't get entry on day zero and why we're excluding day zero.
Because day zero is we are just using for the purpose of finding the level at which we want to enter, right? So the 0 day, strategy is starting, and next day we are trading based upon the range. Sachin is back. I think he can tell better. Sachin, can you hear us? Sachin, we can't hear you. Sachin, we can't hear you.
Is it okay now? Everyone
Yeah,
can hear
now,
me?
now we can.
Yeah, now
You
we
can
are.
see my screen?
Yeah, can you repeat from 1 minute
Okay.
because
I will
we
start
lost.
now. I will start again. Okay. So now this is what is called DTE. Okay. And when I say my expiry is on Tuesday, so my DTE Tuesday will be, what will be the DTE on Tuesday?
0.
Yes, 0. And our strategy triggers on day before the expiry. Why? Because I want to monitor the previous day range, and if I am monitoring the 0 day range, I will have to add one more strategy into this, in which I will be saying monitor next weekly expiry here. समझे?
Yeah.
Clear now? Okay, so coming back to the strategy. So this is the strategy. So now I will be just selecting all these DTs, and you'd let me know which DT should we go to run this strategy on. Okay? Should we run or should we not run on day 1?
Day 1 we should not run. Day 2 expiry is 1. Day 2 expiry 1 we have to.
Yes, we have to, because it is a good day, right? And how about day
Again, your
2?
voice is
Because
not
the
clear.
premiums are very poor, right?
Sachin, your voice is
Voice
not
is not clear. This is the best I can do, my friend. Okay.
same for everyone.
Is it clear now?
Yeah, now it is clear.
Okay. So now day one is everyone has understood day one, right? We should be trading on day one. How about day two?
Yes.
We should trade on day two?
Yes, yes.
No, we should not trade on day two. Without two, we are making 556% profit. And if I trade on day two, it becomes 270. And you see the same performance lag for every year. See, for 2020, it has came down to 305 from 572. It was better, but for 2021, it was not so good. Okay. For 2023 also, it was not good. 2024 also it was not good, right? So we are not trading on day two. How about day three? Yes, day three also we should trade. Day four, we should, right? Day five is okay. So this is the complete days what we are saying. Now we go to what? We will go to check the matrix. How the matrix is saying, what the matrix is saying. Okay. So in total we have
Is
made a profit
this
of
not curve fitting then? Like, or I'm just curious, right? Just to understand when do
yes,
we?
that is a great question, Sanat. See, this is not curve fitting until unless you get the same results, similar results, not same results, similar results within 3 to 4 combinations nearby. What I'm saying, see, DTE cannot be a curve fitting. The curve fitting will happen if I have traded, I have evaluated my strategy for every minute since start to end of the day, and I just take the best of the best of the parameters. But what we have done is like we will select the parameters which are giving similar results if I am selecting the parameters, combination of the parameters nearby. You understood what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it.
So that will be curve fitting. We, like if you remember previous week also, we checked our strategy by changing the parameters and we got similar result. You remember that?
Yes.
But in that case, when we change the parameter and if we get just the results opposite of what we have selected to trade is called curve fitting. Clear?
Understood.
Okay. So coming to the parameters, see here expectancy ratio is 0.21 for option buying strategy, that too positional. Anything above 0.18 is good for me. Okay. And then here max drawdown period is 160. This is a bit more, but since this is a buying strategy and I see a good returns here, I will go with this strategy. Understood? And even if you look into the max win to max loss, it is 1:2. Okay, so risk reward is also very good. So this is overall strategy performance. Now, if you have any more questions, we can take that.
Can you explain a bit about the expectancy ratio? How does it, why is it significant in our case?
Expectancy ratio for me determines, like if it is an option selling strategy, then I will always look for expectancy ratio something like 0.6 or 0.7. What expectancy ratio tells me is winning above the is a ratio of winning or losing. Okay.
Okay.
So when I multiply my winning trades, okay, with number of trades with the profit, number of winning trades with the profit I have made per trade divided by losing trades into the losses what I have done in my losing trade will give me this expectancy ratio. And this expectancy ratio tells me that this strategy has got an edge over the losing trades. And then what I will see is what is when I'm winning, what is my average win, and when I'm losing, what is my average losses.
Got it.
Does that answer?
Yeah.
Expectancy ratio should be above 1 or
Above 1 is like a gold mine, my friend. If you get anything above 1, It is a gold mine.
Yeah.
Anything above 0.6 for selling strategy is very good.
Okay. It's
And
in terms of
above,
percentage, right? Okay, then it is correct. It is 21%, right? If we convert it
it's a ratio. So
ratio,
if
yeah.
you say 21%, it is not wrong.
Okay. Yeah, even though our accuracy is 21%, but our
No,
overall cost is
accuracy is not 21%. Accuracy is 36%. Your percentage win is 36% and the percentage losing trades are 63%.
okay.
See, we have started only with option buying strategy. Reason
Okay.
being, option buying strategy doesn't take too much of capital.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And it has a higher level of risk. Reason being, it is a buying strategy. Okay. And there you only have one friend, that is delta. Otherwise, theta is against you, vega is against you, and blah 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 blah. Many things are against you. So if you enter in any buying strategy, you should have two things: trend and momentum in your favor. If either of the two is not in your favor, we will not be able to make profit in option buying strategy. Whereas if I'm entering in option selling strategy and any one of the two is in my favor, I will be able to make profit. How? If trend is in my favor but momentum is not in my favor, still I will be able to make the premium. I will be able to eat my premium. And if momentum is also in my favor, then it will be more good. Why it will be more good? I will be able to make quick profit. Clear? So option buying strategy is the most difficult and has got very less winning ratio.
Mhm.
Okay. So any more question?
Can you share this file, the .algo file?
Yeah, we have another hand-holding group. In that hand-holding group, we do share all the strategy files.
Okay.
How do you determine? Sorry, please go ahead.
Tell me, Sanat.
Now, we're just gonna, if you go to scroll down a bit,
Uh-huh.
the winning percentage was fairly low, right?
Yes, it is 36%,
It's
right?
36
It is
percentage.
low.
I mean, for me as a naive person who was looking at the results, right? So 63 percentage we are losing, and 36 percentage we are winning.
Winning. Yeah.
And the max drawdown was 42,000 or 442 percentage, right? So immediately I get demotivated when I look at something like this, right? So I'm just naive. I'm asking this question, right? Don't mistake me, right? Is this an attractive strategy or not, right? From your opinion, right? Just to understand um, how you evaluate something like this.
Okay. See, option buying, as I told you, in option buying, you only have one friend, right? Two friends. You need to have two friends in together. One is momentum, another is trend. If both of them are playing together for you, only then you win. But your investment is very small, right? What is your investment in this strategy? Only 10,000 rupees.
Yeah.
Is this the only investment in this strategy? Everyone agrees to me?
Plus some, this one, right?
Huh?
Plus 4,500, I think. Max loss
Yeah,
is like
right. Not 4,500 plus max drawdown.
max drawdown, yes, yes.
Because if you lose, because this is the max drawdown, this is the amount what is going to go away, and still if you want to run this strategy, you want to run this strategy, right? So the required
Yeah.
investment in this strategy is 55,000 rupees.
Yeah.
And for a profit, for an investment of 55,000, how much we are making? We are making 248,000 rupees, 2,48,000 rupees, right?
Okay.
So returns are superbly good. If I want to do a similar option selling strategy, can you imagine what amount of investment we will need?
More than 10 times.
No. Just to sell one strike, we need an investment of 1,70,000
1
plus
lakh
again
something.
the drawdown. Okay, so like around 2.5 lakh rupees. Let us see how this strategy will do if I'm selling put. Oh, this strategy is very bad when I'm selling the puts. Sorry, ये गलती किया ना. Okay, so this is when we sell the puts. Okay, so Mr. Sanat, to answer your question, what is the winning ratio?
56, better than the buying.
Yes, better than the buying. And how about the profit?
Relatively low compared to the buying, right? But
Buying.
yeah,
Okay, so this will happen when we do the buying and when we do the selling. Okay, that is the reason we can little bit compromise onto the parameters when we are doing buying. Okay, so if I want to do any buying strategy, I will see the expectancy ratio is above 0.18. Okay, and my winning percentage is anywhere greater than 33%. If my winning percent is greater than 33, na, and my expectancy is greater than 0.18, I will go for that strategy. So this is the red line what I had defined for myself. Okay.
got it. Thank you.
Okay. Suchi, you wanted to ask something,
So
right?
I got disconnected actually because there was problem in the network. So I'm not able to understand the whole strategy. But please, can you send the
Huh.
video early? I mean today itself. So it would be really helpful.
That depends upon the technical team, but we will try to
Okay.
send it at the earliest. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. क्या बोला कुछ? Sure. Okay. So do we have any more questions for today?
Sachin, what is the square of is partial? What's the significance of that?
What?
Can you just scroll up a little bit?
Wait a second. I'm just rerunning the strategy.
So Sachin, once we get the credentials for algo test and IIFL, how many times we can start the back testing? I mean, per day? Any
You
limit?
get 25 free backtest for 1 week.
1 week.
But
Okay.
okay,
Yeah,
Mr. Bridge, you were asking something.
yeah, actually, Mahokar, if you want to taste more, we already have a unlimited plan as well. So if your 25 is consumed, you can send us the strategy and we can backtest and send you the result.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm yet to open today. I will open it. Yesterday I was a little busy.
Okay.
Bridge, you
So
were asking
I was asking
something.
about the square of equal to partial. So in this strategy where you define the parameters.
Where is square of about it, sister? Where?
So
Acha, this
just
one.
yeah,
But
what is that?
okay. See, this in this. Okay, in this strategy, we only have one leg. Okay, so this becomes insignificant. It becomes significant only if we have multiple legs.
Okay.
What that means is, in the case, I'm selling a straddle, okay, and whenever there is like any leg hits the stop loss square of the strategy completely. If I want to put that rule, then I will say complete. Or if I want to say when my call is got squared off, I become bullish and I want to continue my put till it also loses the stop loss. Then I will say partial.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, got it.
it's about
And one
risk
other,
management.
yeah, okay, sure. One other question is around the profit. The way we are calculating is a cumulative profit over the entire 4 years, right? 4 years of the back test, 4 or 5 years. So when we are looking
Six
at a,
years. 6 years.
okay, 6 years. So when we are looking at a strategy, let's say we come up with a strategy, we are we expecting, if you want to see this kind of profit, right? Because we are not expecting it to run for a very long period like 5 6 years. We would be more looking at a shorter window, maybe 1 year max or 6 months. Is that the way to approach, or we don't look that way?
I don't look that way. See, there are many other traders with different view from me. Okay. I being a very lazy trader, so I tell myself until unless I don't see a drawdown more than 2 times than the expected drawdown, I will continue that strategy. So I want the strategy to push me out of the strategy. Until unless the strategy is not pushing me out, I will not go. Why I will not go in this strategy? Because this is very much defined, na? कि बाबा previous day का high break हुआ तो you will find a good range, isn't it?
Yep.
This chart, anyone can change this chart. कि भाई previous day का high हुआ, I saw a good range. Previous day का high break, I got a good range, but maybe there was a reversal, so I exited at small stop loss or at small cost, right? यहाँ पे भी previous day का high break हुआ, then it reversed and I booked my losses, no worries. But if I get a day like this, 15th of October, what do you see? You got the entry somewhere like at 25,402, right?
Yep.
And then you got a exit at 25,585. So straight 180 points. Good money, right?
Okay. Yep. Sure.
So that defines that defense. Maybe if you have a time-based strategies, I may think to change the times a bit here and there to see if the still my assumptions. What were my assumptions here? My assumption was still my strategy is trading in a range. See, my assumption was I will always go for what? For 10 o'clock. I will start my strategy at 10. I may see that the volatility period has increased from 45 minutes to 60 minutes. That time I may think to modify this a little bit, right? But if I look into my past result, what I see, the returns are very much not bad for previous 3 years, no? 47,000, 73,000 and 53,000. So these 3 years are very much consistent. And even if I see 20, 21 and 22, they are also not bad. They are also very much consistent, right?
Got it. Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Okay. So should we, anyone with any more doubts on the current strategy or on the previous strategy?
Previous strategy, which one you, because I joined little late. 12, 12, 10, 12.
Mahukar, you can see the previous YouTube recording, which
Previous,
is there in our YouTube channel.
uh-huh.
Yeah. And if you have any question, you can take it up with that group which I added you today.
Today you added me. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, just see the all the recordings of previous sessions. Already 3 sessions has been done. So like you wanted to do, so that's why I added you to the current cohort itself. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I will check that.
Perfect, perfect. So anyone has anything else to discuss or ask?
And in this strategy, just we discussed that, so we don't have any trailing stop loss option,
We
right?
have a
Like,
trailing stop loss here.
can you just
So
tell me?
like for every profit of 50 points, we are trailing the stop loss by 10 points.
10 points.
Okay.
Okay.
So to make you reach break even, you have to make at least 100 points. So if the strategy is in 100-point profit, then your strategy will become break even. Like then your stop loss will be trade to break even at cost.
Hmm. Oh, 60 points.
See, this is only an idea. Everyone has to put in their efforts to make it more profitable and to make more alpha out of it.
Perfect.
So BTST, so like I see lot of negative PNL, but as we are not monitoring, we need not worry.
Sorry?
As it is BTST strategy,
Huh?
so during the day we may see a lot of PNL on this strategy. I mean negative PNL in the strategy when it is in running. So
Okay, So like you may see if, you have a consistent losing streak of how many? 11. Okay. So consistent 11 trading days will be in, not 11 trading days, 11 sessions will be in loss.
yeah, continuous,
Continuous.
consecutive,
11 session. Continuous. Okay.
Mhm. Win streak is also 5. That means it is basically a buy strategy, and the market tends to be in the sideways more time, right? For only 60 to 70% touch time. So the winning streak can be less, and the losing streak is more.
Right. You're right.
Okay.
Just to add, Mautar, see, this is the backtest of like 6 year period, which is a
Yes.
huge period. So it has almost covered all kind of scenarios. It has covered COVID, it has covered sideways, every kind of market. It has almost covered. And since this is an option buying strategy, you have to position size accordingly. You don't have to, like Sachin has mentioned, that you should not assume your capital is 10,000. You should at least add the entire drawdown plus also keep a buffer over it. So the drawdown is 50,000, 44,000 plus this capital 10,000, 54,000, and multiply it by 1.5 times. So you should mentally feel that you are deploying a capital of 80,000. That means if you have a capital of 80,000, then you should be ready to deploy only one lot. So this is
Mhm.
how you position size your trades in the option buying strategy. And
Mhm.
another point which somebody was mentioning about the accuracy. See, this accuracy is 36%, but you also have to consider the point that unless your option goes till 100 points, you are hitting break even. So 36% every time your options point is making 100 points. Then this win percentage is 36%. If you lower down your trailing SL to 30 points to 10 points, it will accuracy will improve. But again, this is some permutation combination. Somebody has to try it.
Profit may decrease there.
Profit may decrease, but accuracy may improve. Like Sachin has also given a demo about the selling strategy. There, the accuracy has improved, but profit has decreased. So these are some of the variations people. I mean, they have to try themselves and look out for what suits their personality.
Can you share this file so that I will, means once I get the algo test this one subscription, I will try this or back test.
Yeah. Once you have done that, see like once you are used, yeah, we will be sharing the files in the group. Okay. And once you are added into the group, you will be able to see the files, right?
Okay.
Uh,
So for now, algo test subscription through the referral link. Yesterday I was talking, no, Sachin. So
Yes, Mahavika, we can
is that,
connect onto it separately, I suppose, right?
yeah, yeah.
All right. Hey, Sachin, do you have time after this call? Like, we can sit with our data project.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Ambuj is actually okay to join at 1:30 p.m. your time.
Okay, we'll meet at 1:30 then. Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Other guys also like, since we are working on a lot of projects, so if you are like, interested in working on any of the project that we are building, like, we have multiple projects, like we have algo trading platform on Python, and we have built some strategies that is already live. And then we are also working on HFT based platform, which is we are building in C++. So Surya is on the call. He is one of the like top contributor for us. So he's working on building the HFT, and he has already built connectivity with Bybit and one more exchange. So you guys also want to like join us as a contributor. Like the learning curve will be very good. So it will help not only in like making money by trading, but also if you want to take as a career, right? So if you want to take as a quant developer or quant trader as a like career, then that will also help you like kind of.
Yeah, Anshul, I think you have not added me to that UI testing part, bro. You
Yeah,
told
yeah,
me.
I will add you today.
Okay.
All right. So if no more question, we can close the call.
Thank you, Sachin.
Welcome, buddy.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, Prithvi.